Oh, hi! It's the weekend, and guess what? We're having a video. Now, I was supposed to start making videos next week because this week was pretty busy, but I got extra time off. Thank you very much for that, for our bosses, for giving us extra time off. And basically gave me time to post a video. Now, I'd like to talk about this new group that I'm really getting into, that I'm really loving at the moment. Now, um, previously I have been as I've told people, or if you've watched my videos before, I do have I say my ultimate stand is I'm currently an Islet. I am an Islet fan. Uh, I started standing them when I started watching Are You Next, and then from there, and despite and with all the hate that they got, I started standing, and I started standing Eyelet hard. Now, aside from that, I do have my ultimate girl groups, which I've always supported whatever happens. That would be Twice and Itzy. And so they've always been even before I went on K-pop hiatus. I've always liked these groups. It was actually Itzy who got me back into K-pop. Watching them again. So those two groups have already been goated for me. So can't remove them anymore. So but right now the group that I stand is actually it's pretty much Eyelet. Eyelet for girl groups. For the boy groups, I stand To Us and 17. But now, I guess I have to say it that I've gotten another group to stand, another girl group to stand. But so at the moment, the groups that I I'm really looking forward to watch and support this Eyelet, of course. Now I also support 50/50 a bit, the new 50/50 a bit, because two of those members came from Are You Next, namely Chanel and Yiwon. So and they're very and I've always liked Chanel, but I never expected her to be really an Eyelet, because I don't personally I don't find her into that concept. I also like Meow a lot. It's the type of group that creeps up on you because you can see their talent. You can really see how their songs are. Now, I used to like Baby Monster, but no, I still like Baby Monster as a group, but I don't like their fandom because ever since Eyelet won Rookie of the Year, the fandom, Baby Monster's fandom has been joining the old shorts fandom and bashing Eyelet. But then again, I nothing wrong with. I like Drip. I like Drip a lot. Actually, before I actually I've been it's a long intro, but to my son, but for I used to like Forever, but then again, after their comeback, I don't like Click Clack. I love Drip. So I guess my favorite Baby Monster song now is Drip. Right, but then this brings me to the new group that I'm really standing. I might look excited because yes, I've been listening to them. I've been listening to them since I've been listening to the song since they debuted. And that group that I'm gonna be standing hard will be Izna. Yes, Izna. Now, Izna is a seven-member group that was formed from a survival show. Okay, so the name of the survival show is Island 2, or the Island sequel. Now, the Island survival show is the first island survival show that was featured is the show that created not that created that developed what became to be Enhypen. Enhypen is this island was now Island has that time partnered with Belift Lab so that they'll build a male group, and that male group became Enhypen. Now, Izna came from the second season, which is Island 2, or the sequel to Island, wherein this time they were going to be making a girl group. And that girl group will be handled by, not by a big four label, but a label which has a lot of experience as well, I would say, and that's going to be handled by Week One Entertainment. Now, Week One Entertainment is the label that handles Kepler, among others, and I mean the notable ones is Kepler and Zero Base One, which are very good groups. I love Kepler. I'm still pretty salty that Mashiro and Yeseo left to form another group, but I mean, with all the problems with their group, I do hope that hopefully we can have them back. But then again, it's Kepler and Zero Base One as I would say that their main headliners. So Week One then now handles Izna, because the winners from the Island 2 is now signed with Week One. Now, Island 2 is co-developed for this season, was co-developed with Teddy. Now, who is Teddy? Teddy has his own label. He's not former. He is the producer who has done a lot of Blackpink songs. And Teddy has also created this label. There's the Black Label, which is a sub-label of YG Entertainment. And Teddy is the one who also developed Meow. Right? So that means that's Teddy. So I guess Teddy developed Meow and also helped build Izna, because he did the producing. He's basically the I would say the main guy for Island 2. Now, Izna is a 7-member group, right? It's a 7-member group with a mix of Korean and Japanese also. So, as I always said, I can only remember names past 5, so I have to write it down. So the members are Mai, Jemin. Remember Jemin? We'll talk about her a little bit more. So it's Mai, Jimin, Jiyeon, Coco, Sarang, Jonghyun, and Seibi. Now, within that group, out of that 7, 2 members are Japanese, namely Mai and Coco. Now, one notable member there is Jimin, or Bang Jaemin. What's so special about her is that she actually joined Are You Next, which is the survival show that formed ILIT. Bang Jaemin actually was one of the top members. She went all the way up to the finale. Unlike Chanel, unlike Yiwon of 50-50, Jimin went all the way to the finale and was not chosen, unfortunately. But in the end, I would say it worked out for her. And the thing there is, Bang Jimin has been they've been when Are You Next had those little subgroups to perform, she was grouped with Minju and Yuna of ILIT, and I believe they're called the Rivals. And so, seeing the finale, I did understand why Jimin wasn't chosen. And the reason why, she was actually ranked as high as number 4, but she was not chosen by the producers. Personally, seeing her debut with Izna, I feel proud, and it just shows how good the talent in Are You Next is. But then again, I do understand that she does not fit the ILIT concept. I would say, not because of her skills, definitely not because of her skills, but it would be the visuals. She is pretty tall. I believe she's 5'8". She's even taller than Yuna. She's a little bit more, I wouldn't say, no, she ain't fat. No, she's a bit more in the big bone side, which also would make it be a bit off on a QT concept, the Dreamcore concept, right? So, I'm also pretty pretty happy that she debuted with Izna, which is, how do I say this? Because you can see, if you can, they already had the video out, and from there you can actually see the sprinkling of Teddy's influence there, in a sense that I don't want to sound like I'm bashing on Baby Monster, but there is a similarity between Meow and Izna, in a sense that they have this little bit of chill elegance in them, that you know that they can be fierce, but not like not like Baby Monster, where it's like in your face fierce, right? So remember, I'm a fan of Baby Monster. I just don't like their fandom. But then again, there is if let's say from the three groups, I would say Baby Monster, Meow, and Izna. I guess Izna would be in the middle between Meow's chill elegance. I would have to say it's like chill elegance, because it's like rich girls being rich girls. That's what I would feel. Which I think some K-pop commenters would say that they're like spoiled with. No, I would just say that like they're rich girls being rich, while Baby Monster are these young girls who are fierce and wanna cat fight, you know. Especially with Click Clack, Batter Up, even for Drip, you know, they're like really powerful, really strong. They're like Blackpink on steroids, you know, like a hyped up Blackpink with all that strength, and very talented on that strength. Well, I would say Izna is in the middle, because their cover track, or their main track, I always call it carrier single, maybe because in the Philippines that's what we usually say. Their carrier single, or their carrier song, is a song Izna, which is Izna, their name. Now Izna, by the way, is their main is the N. I think it's whenever, wherever, and another, but I have forgotten. I'm sorry. Now, they debuted in November 2024. Now, but then the song has already been there. So their main song, their main carrier single, is also Izna, and I love it. It's still in my head. The chorus is so catchy. It's na na na, what's na, and the dance is so cool. It's not as in your face as a Baby Monster song. It's chill like a Meow song, but it has more energy. Because, you know, Meow, even with their song Body, they have this chillness in them, or maybe because they're just that beautiful. Their visuals are top notch. But Izna's visuals, I would say, is also, I would say Izna's visuals is superb. They're amazing. Well, Bang Jaemin, she's beautiful, and her big bone structure, her smiling face, she fits the concept. Now, Nana, Izna, the song is so fun. It's catchy, really catchy, especially the hook and the chorus. And they also included rap and singing. It shows that they've been trained very well. It shows their talent. And I wouldn't say it's Baby Monster light. I wouldn't say it's meow energetic meow. I would say it's a mix between Baby Monster's a little bit of energy, and Meow's chillness. The rap parts, I would say the rap parts are actually pretty good. The rap parts are strong, and the voice is actually chill. Great combination, and I love it. Plus the fact that it also adds nostalgia for me that Jimin is with Izna, and she's part of, and she finally debuted. It's like I felt that Are You Next is has a really good success rate wherein we had the 5 members of Islet, we had 2 members from 50-50, we have one from Izna, and we have actually one more which is forgetting right now. So basically, that's a strong number. It would have been 10 because had Yeseo joined with Islet, stayed with Islet. So, and another thing that also made me very nostalgic and very emotional was that remember it took a while before 50-50 did a collab with Islet. It took a while. Actually, it's more of Islet collabing with 50-50 because Mocha of Islet and Chanel are actually roommates, and they did SOS together. I don't think I saw. I'm not sure. I might be wrong, but I haven't seen the 50-50 members do anything Islet yet. But it's just it's the first thing is that emotional for me because I felt because Mocha and Chanel shared a lot together, and seeing them together was seeing them dance and collab was like, personally for me, it's like I guess peace, because a lot of Chanel fans didn't like the fact that Chanel got eliminated, and I knew it kind of they kind of bashed Islet there, specifically Wonhee. Now in Minju's behind the scenes when she started hosting Music Bank, Chanel and Yiwon went to visit her, which is so nice. And this time it's very emotional because we got the rivals together. So Jimin, Minju, and Yuna did Tic Tac. So cool because they were dancing together. They were the same group. And what made it even better was that Yuna and Jimin danced Izna together. And it's so cool because Yuna, now the thing is, this one thing I didn't like because everybody was, a lot of people, no, not every, yeah, almost everybody was commenting that Yuna would have fit Izna perfectly. Personally, I would agree because Yuna is that versatile. When Yuna did Igloo with Kiss of Life, she could actually, I think she would have outdanced I would the other two, not Julie and Natty, the other 2 members. And dancing with Izna, you can see her versatility. And she looks so good in it. She looks so good in it. But I would say Yuna fits Dreamcore right as well. So it was just so happy. I was just so happy seeing them and watching the video, watching the performance of Izna. I loved it. I love this group. I'm now I've just added another member. So now, but the thing is, I will stand Islet, of course, Islet. But this time I'm moving Izna next to Islet. I love this group. I love this group. Please check them out. They're not from a big 4 group, but then again, it's from an established label. So please check them out. Izna is amazing.